A real struggle with the letter S. Everyone he meets will get the heebie-jeebies. Don't make him post your home address. In case you didn't know, he's friends with Mary. But every word's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you brought that up. And since you mentioned it, let me just point out that we don't care. So much power from behind the screen, and every time it's like, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I gotta clear that means that I should mention that you just, we don't care. Go tell it to your best friend Mayor, cause he is Jason Broyle. You can call him Haley, very normal as you can see. Victim advocacy, he is Jason Broyle. You can call him Haley, and baby he'll drool, and he'll drink all your pee.
When when I find my, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing there in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For those that may have parted, there is still a chance that they could see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a chance the light shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Man, shout out to everybody on here from the States to across the pond. You are not rocking with your guy, Ray from Dallas. Do you understand me? And I really appreciate everybody from wherever you at in the States to across the pond, right? And I appreciate y'all with everything in me, and I love you guys for rocking with me on a daily basis, right? Because if it wasn't for you guys, Ray from Dallas wouldn't be able to come on here and pop his shiznicks like we do. So before we get this show started, y'all know we got a special one today, right? Y'all see her. Y'all see how we coming? Take a picture, click, click. Before we get started, right? You understand me? I must turn up for y'all because I love and appreciate y'all for real, for real, for real. Hey, yo, Jimmy, turn up for him.
Ray from Dallas, tell me truth, are you a myth or a man I knew? No, 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 no. I have been singing this song for 2 fucking days. I don't like AI songs. Why am I singing this one? Let's take this walk. Is he real? Is he real? Is he na, 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 na. Ray from Dallas, tell me truth, are you the myth or the man I knew? Oh my god, I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I fucking love it. Oh my god, this is amazing. Let's take this walk.
Man, let's take this walk. Hold up. I got to turn up for y'all again, though, right? Because look, shout out, right? Let me make sure I still. Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm gonna turn up for y'all a little later, right? But look, y'all, we got a special one in here, right? We got one on her, y'all see, they call her the Jupac Shakur, right? That's what I'm hearing, and everybody told me how she coming. So they named her the Jupac Shakur, right? Because she is Jewish. So I need everybody from the states to across the pond to give a big old hand clap for the beautiful Jen Altman. And I say, Jen Altman, welcome. Let's take this walk. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. And what I want to tell you first, I definitely appreciate you taking out the time to come on my show. This is big for me, and
Oh,
I'm humble and grateful for the opportunity.
oh, I'm nobody special. A lot of people will tell you that.
Well, but look, with me, I don't judge people off what other people say, right? I like a person for who they are. When I meet them, I'm my own person, so everybody else can have their opinion of you. But see, what I've been seeing and what I've been seeing how you coming and dumpster juice getting me filled in on everything. Oh, I definitely like how you coming, Miss Jen Altman. Oh
Well, I
yeah.
just guess I just wanted like an opportunity because, I don't have a platform and I'm not on Twitter anymore, regardless of what other people will tell you. I have one account that got suspended. It's in read only mode, so I can see everything, but I can't comment. And I
Oh,
don't have a ton of burners. I'm not trolling people. My life has literally, really actually been pretty nice without being on Twitter. I feel a sense of peace, if that makes sense.
oh no, it do. So let's get into it. What happened on Twitter? I heard they call you the jukebox Shakur, so that means you was making noise
Well,
on
I got
Twitter.
that name from Natalie. So Natalie was the Natalie the German. She's the
Yeah.
one that connected Aiden with Karen. Well, she had reached out to me in April of 2023 because I was posting on Facebook that I thought Karen was not guilty and nobody else was. Nobody, everybody thought she was a cop killer. Nobody had it, this had not blown up yet. And I just felt like something was off. So I would, post. And Natalie reached out to me, and a couple of days later, Aiden sparked interest in the case. So I reached out to him and said, "Hey, this girl has been talking to me, and she says she's friends with Karen Reed. Do you want me to hook you two up?" And he said yes. So when she was, and then that took off. So when she was doing her interview with Tully out in California, um, she said that she used to refer to me as the white Tupac Shakur. And I have no idea what that means. I never listened to his music. And so I just kind of changed it to Jupac because I'm Jewish. So that's how that name came.
So basically, Tupac he stood on business, right? And
Right.
he was we
That's what I
he
hear.
was real boisterous. So if they gave you that name, that's a compliment, especially come from me because I'm a big Tupac fan, right? So I like anybody who stand on business. So yeah, I like that. So Miss Altman, let's get into it, right? You want to come on here and shout out to Jimmy. You want to give. I mean, because I use his word, your valid truth journey, right?
Yeah.
And on this journey, you want to speak on Jessica Machado.
Yeah, and I don't want to trash the woman, regardless of what she thinks. I'm not here to talk about her kids, her family, her parenting, her marriage, her anything. This woman has been coming after me personally for 2 months with no provocation whatsoever. Nothing. I've never done anything to this woman. In fact, I used to be friendly with her. Um, about we started talking about a year and a half. Well, this is how it started really. When Aiden was in jail, I worked a lot with uh, Courtney and Tina, who were helping run his brand. I didn't do a lot. But they had mentioned that Jessica wanted to interview Turtle Boy. I had no idea who this woman was. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I had 3 or 4 women reach out to me personally, I guess from her area, and warn me about her. Like, please don't let her interview Aiden. She's got a reputation. She's nasty. She's a bully. She, like all this, I don't remember, but I didn't really take it to heart because I didn't know this woman. So I don't even think I even mentioned it to anybody. And so I don't know how, but we kind of became friendly. When she was getting harassed by this guy, Steve Cody, I helped her get his information so she could, because he was harassing me and others worse than me as well, or harassing people more than he was harassing me. He's a terrible person. Um, and we would talk, we would text now and then. When she started her YouTube show, I donated to her. I sent her text messages cheering her on. She would text me back and ask me my advice on how she did because she really valued my opinion, all of that. And it was fine. So I would see her at court. She would give me a hug, all fine. She wasn't a friend, she was an acquaintance. We were in the same, community. So about it was after the Wilbur, she texted me one night and she said, I have a question for you. And I said, sure. And she said, why did you block Courtney Healy on Twitter? Courtney Healy is Bradle's paralegal. And I said, well, we used to have a friendship. Something, we had a falling out, and I don't like her. It's my Twitter page. I can block whoever I want. I don't like her. Then she said, I got to say something else to you. I was very disappointed to see that a text message of Aiden's that you had shared ended up on Twitter. And I said, yeah, I was disappointed that happened too. And I want to explain this text message because Jessica has put a lot of misinformation out there. And a lot of people have said that I was like sharing Aiden's text messages with the world. And that is absolutely false. Okay. I shared one text message with a woman who I thought, and I don't want to bring other names in this because I don't want to trash anybody. I don't want people to come back. This is just me telling my side.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely. I get it. You don't have to. I'm
So I
with you.
sent a text message to a woman from Aiden. And this woman was like, honestly, like a sister to me. I thought I would be friends with her for the rest of my life. We talked all day, every day, talked about, do you like these curtains I'm buying? Do you like these plates? Like, we were friends, so I thought. And the text message that Aiden had sent me, I won't get into details, but it was concerning to me. So I reached out to my friend. I sent her this text message and said, how would you handle this? Like, if you were coming from a place of love and acceptance and wanting to help somebody, how would you handle this situation? And my intent was good. My intent came from a loving place to help a friend. And months later, this text message, this person turned on me, turned on a lot of people. And this text message was thrown out there as if I was sharing Aiden's text messages everywhere. And so Jessica said to me, I was, disappointed, and I said, so was I. And I told her the backstory. And at the end of it, I said, frankly, it's nobody's business. Now, listen, was Aiden happy with me that I shared that text message? No, he wasn't. But we talked about it because we're friends. He knew my intent was good, and we worked it out because we're friends, and we moved on because that's what friends do. Well, Jessica didn't like them. These were her exact words. Well, Courtney is my friend and Aiden is my friend, and I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about these things. And that word really bothered me because remiss means negligent. And how
Mm.
would you be negligent by not asking me something personal about my life? Like, what business is it of yours? It's none of your business. And I said at the end of my text message, like, frankly, Jessica, it's nobody's business. Aiden and I worked it out. We're fine. And ever since then, and her last text to me, I think, was like, no worries. I deleted the text messages. I don't have them. But ever since then, this woman has called me trash. She's called me a cunt. She has not gone one show, not one show in 2 months where she has not said my name. For what? Like this morning on her show, she was upset because we were doing the show or she thought it was weird, whatever. And somebody asked her, why is Jen so cunty with you? And she said, I don't know. She knows. She knows she doesn't have a reason. The reason she doesn't like me is because Aiden doesn't hate me for sharing that text message. In her mind, she was sticking up for Aiden, and God damn it, he was going to hate me. And if he didn't, she was going to hate me for him. And that's the only reason she doesn't like me.
Oh
I've
wow.
never done anything to that woman. Nothing.
Oh wow.
Woo!
And so let me get it. So yeah, and that's heartbreaking, right? That it came to this point, where over that little situation, it turned into this, and that you accepted responsibility because you thought
Yeah,
that you was trying to help the goat, right?
I
But
was.
you thought this was a real friend without speaking no names who you could share this with, who you could try to help him. And sometimes that's what real friends do. We don't know that it's gonna backfire.
Right.
So it started over that. Then she said she'll be remiss, right?
It's my
It,
life. Why are you remiss about asking me a question about my personal life? What business is it of yours? She sticks her nose in fucking everything. She has stuck her nose in all this drama. With this recording, when she came out and did that face that said that she heard the recording, there was no reason for her to do that. And this is why she did that. She did that because she knew people were like yipping on the side that Kim and Will had heard it. She knew it, and that people knew that Kim and Will were friends, are friends with Aiden. And in her mind, she's like, well, why isn't anybody mentioning me? I'm friends with Aiden. Why wouldn't anybody think that I'm close enough that I would hear a recording? I'm going to tell everybody I heard it because they need to know that I'm such good friends with Aiden that I heard the recording too. And that's the only reason because nobody was talking about her. Nobody was questioning her. Nobody was asking her or accusing her or anything. That's why she did it. There was no reason to do that space other than that. Sorry.
oh man, so you think it was an ego thing with her that her
Yeah.
name wasn't getting mentioned with
Yes.
the other greats?
100%. 100%. That's what I think. That's what I think it is. She would always mention her show. Well, Aiden and I were texting the other day. Oh, and she'd be in the middle of a show. Oh, that's Aiden texting me. Oh, I gotta call him back. That's Aiden texting me. And she would blame me. She would say that I would use Aiden's name for clout. I don't even have a fucking platform. How am I using anybody's name for clout? The woman is she's just not self-aware at all about her hypocrisy. She said this morning, or she's been saying, now who's doing a show on Monday at 1 p.m.?
Yeah.
Bitch, you do a show every fucking morning at 7:30 to like 10 o'clock. You're gonna do a political show every day from 12 to 2. And you're criticizing somebody else for doing a show at 1 p.m. Fuck you. Fuck
It-
you.
yeah, it's I don't understand where our problems came. My problem came with just when I did nothing but hold her down, with anybody who came, for this side. But let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Because I'm not worried about that. Hopefully she can get over it because it is what it is. To me it's a small thing. She trying to make it big. I have no problem. But let me ask you, how long have you been knowing the GOAT?
I have been reading him since about 2018, 2019. I would say, and we would exchange messages because I was a fan. I am a fan. Um, but I would say that we've been friendly for probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. But a lot of people um, have misinterpreted what I am with Aiden. Aiden and I are friendly. We're friends. I do not help run Turtle Boy. I'm not his right hand man. I'm not, working in an Excel spreadsheet full of Twitter accounts. We talk on the phone sometimes. We text once in a while. We're friends. That's it. I'm 10 years older than this man. We're not hanging out having beers. I support him. I support his fight. I will always do that. Does he drive me crazy sometimes? Yes, like as he does to everybody else. But all these people who are like, oh, Altman's doing this, Altman's that, it could not be further from the truth. We're friends. That's it.
And y'all relationship is nobody else's business. And
Right.
why is everybody worried about y'all relationship? That's the question I have for you. Why is everybody so worried about y'all relationship? They need to worry about their own relationship that they have with the goat.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to clean up a lot of misconceptions and lies and half truths when you don't have a platform. That's why I appreciate you because when all of this Karen Reed stuff started coming out and Kevin Plevin, whoever would call me, he called me the pit bull, and I was like second in command and all that. I would
Oh
laugh
wow.
about it. It's such bullshit.
Who
It's
was that? He called you what?
Plevin. Do you
No,
know
I
Plevin
know
from the
who
Yellow
he is,
Cottage
but
Hills? He
he
used to
he
call me
he.
the pit bull. The pit
Oh,
bull.
you talking about the bald head, cone head
Yeah, yeah,
motherfucker?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I'm
he
a
would
guess. He called you the pip. Oh, okay,
the
but
pit
look,
bull. And he would tell people I had like files on everybody. And if you crossed Aiden, then I was gonna release your file to the world. I spent half my day trying to get my fucking computer to recognize my face so that I can open it and answer an email from work. I'm not having files on people, I promise you.
but you know what, Miss Altman, I take that as a compliment though, because see, I like people like you who are out there fighters, right? Who going for what's right, and and to see how the stuff is happening to the goat. Call me a pit bull. Call me whatever you want because I'm doing for what's right is right. It ain't nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I mean, the Karen's fight was right. His fight against these bogus charges is just right. As far as all the other drama, I don't want to. I wish it would all stop, and I just want to focus on supporting that fight, the corruption. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, Aiden, and who knows how many other people. Uh, God, her name is slipping me. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. The young girl, maybe somebody in the chat can say the young girl that was.
Well, because let me ask you this, because people think that I'm all about drama, which I'm not. I'm for protecting
Mm-mm.
the house, right? For anybody who come at this side, right? That's what I'm about, right? And I go with anybody who go at this side. I'm always wanting a resolution to
Hmm.
anything, right? So and for Jessica Machado to think that somebody gonna talk about her husband, or her children, that is
I
just
don't care.
mind-boggling, and it make me feel bad that she would even think that I would set a platform to let people come on her and do that. I wouldn't
Right.
even go that low, but
Would
I'm
never do
always
that.
looking for a resolution. Is it a way that possibly you and Jessica could talk this out?
No.
Could it be fixed?
No. And you know what? I don't want it to be. I don't want to have anything to. Jessica Machado is not my type of person. The way that she, spends her time talking about, you want to share your life. That's amazing. And you know what? I'm going to give her a compliment because she does seem like she's an amazing mother. That she has put her life into raising her children, and I think that's admirable because I did the same thing. I was home every
Absolutely.
day that my kid got off the bus, and I am proud of that. That I was able to have a career where I was home every day. to take care of my son. He's thriving. He's a freshman in college. Um,
Oh,
and so I'm going to give her
congratulations.
that. Thank you. But to get on the plat, she's not, what she's done to Brian LTL, you know, doing that one show on him, whatever, fine. But it's constant. Crawford, it's constant. Nan, it's constant. She called Nan's son an it the other day. Like, stop with the hypocrisy. Stop,
I'm sorry.
build on your platform. She's obviously talented. She can talk. She knows her politics. She knows all that. Focus on that. Don't focus on me. Why am I'm just a 54-year-old Jewish mother from the suburbs who works two jobs and raises her kid. Why do you keep mentioning my name? Like, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone already.
Yeah, because you know what? Just to be honest and unbiased about the situation, it started because she said, "Why did you share that text?" Right?
Right.
Um, but I heard all the time how she it's hypocritical of her because she talk about personal conversations
Yep.
on the net on a big platform like she has, right?
Yeah.
And that I be like, why are you? It went there with you with that, but she do it all the time and talk about why she do it all the time. What's your thoughts on that?
That she talks about
Private conversations.
private. Oh yeah, and she'll say, "Well, I'm not like Jen Altman who shared Aiden's private texts, except for the ones that I shared with his with his two paralegals." Okay, but you still shared private texts. You're justifying it, which is fine. Justify it. I don't necessarily disagree, but don't bash somebody else as being a bad friend. And one more lie I want to clear up. I'm not a raging liberal. She keeps saying I'm a raging liberal. I'm an independent who leans left. That's it. Okay, I had to clear that up. I made a I think she's just a bully. I think she's somebody who claims that she has a lot of self-awareness when she actually has zero self-awareness. Um, to say that we shouldn't be doing this show talking about her because I think she thought it was going to be like a trashing show or that I
Yeah,
had like all this dirt that I was going to put out on her. I have no desire to do that. I don't do that. I
yeah,
don't ever do that.
and to be
She
honest, Miss
does.
Altman, she came at us, me and Dumpster, for interviewing Lindsay Gattani
Yeah.
on our show.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, you interviewed Kate Peter, and
Right.
that's where um I got a little frustrated. Like I want Jessica to know. Like I'm not trying to have no problems with you. I want everything to be clear because we supposed to all be on the same side. But don't be hypocritical
Right.
like she was with you, like she was with me, and then have a problem with it. That's the only thing that's frustrating to me. Because like you say, I think she's a very talented and beautiful
Hmm.
woman. I think
I don't
her
know about
her
beautiful, but
commentary is extraordinary. I would
hmm
never take that away, right?
hmm
So, and when people came at her, you know, I protected her at all costs. See, I don't know what the misconception was. I guess because she didn't know me or she never watched, but I didn't ask her to watch or look for me to do anything. I'm not saying, hey, look at me, look at me. But when you come over here and say, oh, I got to come check their temperature, what do you mean? Check our
right,
temperature. If you
right.
would have been checking our temperature, you would have been seeing how we was coming. But yeah, I don't get it. Like I said, I wish it could be a resolution, but I like you said stated, right? It's very harsh, of her to to come at you like that, and in the same sense, she does the same things, and that's just being
Exactly.
honest.
Exactly. She does the same thing that she, goes after other people for. She says she doesn't judge people while she's judging people. Nobody's life is my business. Just because, Jessica, you get on your show and you trash LTL because he's never been married and not has kids, or you go after Crawford's partner because she's a little bit older than him. Who cares? Can't you have a show on your own? I think you can. I think you can because I've heard you talk, and you're obviously very knowledgeable about politics in the world and all that. Like, use that because, you know, she was, I feel like she was once a respected journalist when she worked for Fall River Reporter, and even with her Substack, I thought she was really good. But I feel like what she's getting into on her shows, and don't worry, Jessica, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making some suggestions that, you know, go for the things that you're talented. This bullying, drama, mean girl, every single show going after somebody is not going to help you. It's just not. Like, leave me alone already. Can't you do one show without talking about Jen Altman? You know, I don't have, who am I? I'm nobody.
Yeah, and I don't, I really don't think it's fair either, right? For her, to be attacking you like that, especially when she doing the same thing that she's
Mhm.
attacking you for, and that she did not like you for. And when you said she felt like that because nobody was saying her name, like I really think that comes with ego. Like she wanted to, in my opinion, like look at me, I knew
Yeah,
too,
I think that's
and
exactly what it is.
and
Exactly.
and it shouldn't even have to be like that. Like, what is we doing?
Like, who
Right? Let's
cares?
fight this fight together. Look. I have problems with them other guys, and I done expressed my opinions about LTL and Crawford as well. And you know, is and I got my opinions on them, right? But like I stated, as long as they ain't saying nothing else about this side, they ain't gonna hurt my mouth. Long
Right,
as they leave this side alone, they not gonna hurt my mouth. But as long as they keep messing with this side, then they gonna hurt me, right? But
right.
like I stated, I just don't get it,
I
and
don't
like
understand it. I don't understand it at all. She says that I'm like jealous of her friendship with Aiden. I don't care. I don't care. Aiden has lots of friends. Oh, and one more thing, like when this whole thing was happening with her and Nurse Kim, and she said she apologized to Nurse Kim, and Kim called me and she said, you know, she really sounds sincere. I want to accept her apology. And I said, you should. You should absolutely accept her apology
oh
and move
wow.
on. Yes, I said, move on. And if you can have a professional relationship, have that professional relationship. Do whatever, do whatever you want. I encourage that. I've never said to Kim, I've never said to anybody, if you're friends with Jessica, you can't be friends with me. However, I might be thinking in my mind, if you're friends with Jessica, maybe I want to protect my peace a little bit and move back a little bit because she's just not my kind of person, you know? And, but I've never, those words have never come out of my mouth. But the thing is Jessica never reached out to Kim after that. And Kim can tell you, we had that conversation. I said, you
So,
should absolutely accept her apology and move forward.
so
And
let
then
me ask you
Jessica
this.
never did anything about it.
Let
Yes.
me let me ask you this. So, did y'all already have y'all problems, and you told Nurse Kim that after the fact?
Yeah, this was just recently. Yeah,
Oh
this was just
wow!
like 2 or 3 weeks ago when Jessica had done her original and she was already trashing me. She's been trashing me since September. Um, oh yeah, and
So
I
you told, even with her trashing, I mean, with what you say, like trashing you, talking about you in all different ways, even with going through that, you told Nurse Kim that she should accept her apology.
yes,
Oh wow,
yes,
that's
and
amazing.
Kim can back that up 100%. Kim would absolutely 100% back that up.
That's
I,
amazing.
yeah, because that's because your friendships with somebody else are nobody's business, you
Nobody
know?
business.
Unless you start talking about me and I hear it, it's not my business what kind of friendship you have with somebody else. I don't care. I
See,
don't
now that's
care.
stunning to me. right? This is the stunning part to me because I didn't know this, and this probably new to a lot of people on here, right? Even with her maliciously going at you, you still told Nurse Kim she should accept her apology. Oh my,
Hmm.
that just shows your character, right? And that's what I really respect about you. Because I'm the same way, Miss Jen Altman. I don't care about nobody else being cool with nobody else. That don't got nothing to do with me. Just because I don't like a person might not be my cup of tea, they may be yours.
Right.
And that is really admirable of you knowing the way she's been maliciously going at you without her knowing, because we know she didn't know this.
No, she
You
didn't know
telling
this.
Nurse Kim she should
Right.
accept her apology. Oh my.
And had she followed up with her apology with Nurse Kim that she said she was going to do privately, Kim would have told her that. But she didn't follow up with Kim, so she didn't know. And I didn't even hesitate when Kim said to me, it really sounds sincere. And I said, okay. And she said, I think I'm going to accept it. Would you be okay with that? And Kim was going to accept it no matter what. But obviously, Kim and I are good friends. She didn't want to hurt my feelings. And I said, didn't even hesitate. Said,
Mm,
I would expect nothing less from you, Kim. That's what I said. I would expect nothing
mm.
less from you.
Okay, real quick, because I know we don't got nothing but like 20 minutes left. I want to take a little break, because
Okay.
I love my audience. I love them to death, and I love you so very much too, Miss
Oh,
Altman,
I love
for
you
coming
too.
on here and gracing this stage. I want to play a little something for my audience. This is my little break, and we'll come right back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Tell me when I get time, I might come through, but I gotta keep moving. My girl, she's waiting. I don't wanna be foolish. I got good things going on, and I ain't trying to lose it. I can't stay. At the house, I know that you waited on me with a big smile on the face, girl. Looking real good, smelling all nice and sweet. She know I'm out on the road, I'm doing my music thing. She know the temptation, she know I'm only just a man. But hey, people may do when they really want to. But I found me a good thing. Won't let that get in my way. I tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't make you long. I keep moving. I just keep waiting.
Oh, welcome back, Miss Altman. I do appreciate you for daring to take that little quick break. Because
Can
I
I
thought that was
say,
beautiful right there. I seen that on the like YouTube or something. And I just want to play that because it
yes.
was just a beautiful moment. Plus, I'm from Dallas and I'm a Cowboys fan. So, and then he was singing a song that I like. I can't sing like that, but he could sing like that.
Can I
But
say one thing to this? I was reading the chat a little bit. This person who's in the chat, it's Big Earl 401, wrote something like, I don't know. Jen Altman is always in the drama behind the scenes. First of all, how do you know? Are you behind any and what scenes? What scenes? What circle? What? Well, how do you know I'm into any drama behind the scenes? Because somebody tells you on Twitter that I did something, so now you know me and you know what I'm in behind the scenes. I think a lot of people would be very surprised to know that I have been leading a very quiet life for about the last 6 weeks. I
Mm.
don't talk to people. I haven't been on. I mean, I might check Twitter, once or twice a day. I've been focusing on my two jobs and my family and my cat and my this. But so for you, it's Big Girl 401. I'm calling you out to get in here in a chat and proclaim that you know facts that I'm into something behind the scenes. Prove it. Prove it. Don't just say it. Give me an example.
Yeah, and how does anyone know what you're doing behind the scenes anyway, Miss Altman? Like,
And
how does what is they like they building out a science guy or something? They gotta they watching your every move. How do they know what you're doing behind the scenes? It's nonsense.
it's a big girl. Altman, you have no idea who I know and who I talk to. Listen, if you were anybody who knew me and knew anybody I talked to, that you wouldn't know anything because there's nothing to tell you.
So so
Absolutely nothing.
so basically, your message on your valid truth journey that you want to get across today is you just wanted to stop because you feel like you can maliciously attack for something that happened between you and your friend. Y'all figured it out, right? And she's been attacking you because of that. But
Yeah,
it comes out that she's having private conversations. And
yeah.
now it's turned into be hypocritical if you're non-biased in this
She's a
situation. You just
She's a
want to stop.
hypocrite. She's a liar. She just needs, I mean, she wrote a text to me. There was one other text exchange where she got on her show and she said something like, I would never text Jen Altman, except she did after the Wilbur. And I called her out on that and a couple other corrections. And she wrote something like, you need to get a life and get out of all the drama. But Mrs. Machado, it looks like you're the one that's been in all the drama for the last, I don't know, 5, 6 weeks. Seems like all the drama has kind of circled around you and in your little platform, big platform there. It's not circling around me. You don't see me. You don't see my name in any of this going on. So maybe, you should take a step back from your hypocritical life and think about the things you say and the things you do. Just leave me alone.
Yeah,
If she never mentioned me again, I would never mention her again, ever. She's nothing in
and
my world.
now see now I everybody from where you at, I'm in the 214 to around the states to across the point. I just heard Miss Altman say she never mentioned her again. Miss Altman won't mention her name, right? Um,
It's her world. We just live in it, in case anybody didn't know.
um, you, it's just mind-boggling a little bit, right? To, just really understand and hear what's going on now, and just to see how the situation playing out, and with me finding a new understanding, of what she did at first, and trying to justify, her interviewing somebody, didn't get a problem with me
Right.
interviewing somebody. Then I find out, with you, that, which I heard through the grapevine about you sharing that. And, like you said, you was just trying to help a friend, it was wrong, and you and the
Yep.
go got over it. But
Yep.
she has been doing the same thing,
Yep.
right? So I just don't get it on what her problem is, right? Like you said, if she never say your name again, you won't mention her again. So I hope
She's
she don't try to find a way to spin this, right?
She just
Because
doesn't exist in my world. We're nothing alike. We have nothing in common. It's just fine with me. But use your talent and stop going after people who haven't done anything to you. Like, why do you need that? It's bullying maneuver. It's getting your people riled up in the chat to say nasty things about someone. And listen, before anybody says it, I've been guilty of it. Absolutely, have participated in it. maybe it needs to happen to you to take a step back and go, this is not nice. And maybe in the last 6 weeks, Jen Altman has gone back to her nicer self, because there is a part of me most of me is very nice. If people meet me in person, I'm a much different person, because not, words on the internet don't always, the intent doesn't always come through correctly. But maybe has been a lesson to me to maybe step back and be a little nicer to people, and not pile on the pile on, you know.
No, absolutely, 100%. And we all got to take a step back and look at ourselves, because even me too, right? Because I had situations on here, um, whether I felt right or wrong. I think the proper thing to do is just step back, right? Because you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You can't make nobody understand. You can't give nobody an understanding. That's out the dumpster juice. That's why I love her to death. You can't make people have an understanding. And if you sit and try to make people have an understanding about how you feel, that would drive you crazy. So I came to the point
Yeah,
where I don't care about people having an understanding. I'm just gonna move along, and I'm not
yeah.
with that. Long as nobody don't say my name, I won't
And
say
if it's
that.
not your direct business, don't get involved. That's my new motto. Is like, if it doesn't involve me personally, I'm not talking about it. I may think about it in my own head. I might come up, with my own opinions and my own thoughts in my own head, but I'm not saying it to anybody, nobody, because if I'm not directly involved, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
How see, with me, I'm different, right? Because see, I see these thousands of people attacking the goat in this side. So
Hmm.
it's just in me. I just came out of nowhere, and it's just in me because I don't like bullies, right?
Right.
I don't like that. I don't like people who like to bully folks and think it's okay to bully, right?
Hmm.
And so I'm just like that. But I want to ask you, how have this personally affected you? Would you say the way she's maliciously been attacking you?
I mean, honestly, it's just annoying. It's annoying because I know that I've never done anything to her, nothing. And I knew why this started. And it's frustrating because I don't have that platform to get on a YouTube show, or my YouTube show, or and say that this is what happened. This is why she's coming after me. I didn't do anything to her. It's simply because she was sticking up for Aiden and thought she was sticking up for Aiden. And when he didn't hate me, she was going to hate me for him. And she didn't like that. And so she just started going harder. And she'll say, like, oh, Courtney and Tina would tell me things about her. Great, great. I used to be, you're listening to one side of a friendship that broke down. And not to mind you that Tina turned out to be the biggest turtle boy bashing page on Twitter. So I wouldn't really use that as,
And
being
and then I
proud
would say
of.
this too. Also, you and her have a problem, so it would be no common
Right.
ground for her to even try to listen to your side to get an understanding of them two people that she was referring to.
And all I wanted was an opportunity to, you know, uh, tell my side of why she's been coming after me. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason why she should. She said today, like, who is Jen Armin? She's not even a YouTube creator. She's nobody. Exactly, Jessica. That's exactly what it is. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, and I hope the message get cut across. But like you said, I have seen things that you have said about her. So like you said, to be fair and honest, like you say, she attacked you first and you attack her back, just not on this platform. I know you be on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I have my little group. I have my little alties group. But frankly, they're tired of it too, and I'm not gonna bring it up anymore. Like, this is the drop dead. I'm never mentioning her name again. I'm done. If she wants to continue and she wants, to keep mentioning my name, then people can see exactly what kind of person she is. I'm not going to play the game anymore. Fuck her. She doesn't exist in my world. Keep talking about me if you want, Jessica. You know, now that I've put out, now you look like the bitch if you continue, because I'm not going to spend my time anymore. I got other things to worry about. I can use my page with my 4,000 alties and talk about Kelsey Fitzsimmons and talk about Aiden's case and talk about other things that are happening in Massachusetts. I don't need to, I don't need to talk about her anymore.
Well, you know what? That's very honorable of you to come on here. You look like I said, and give your valid true journey because you don't have that type of platform to speak on YouTube to where people gonna see it and get your truth right. But
Right.
like you stated what you stated. You said you're through with it. She can keep on talking about you if she want to, right? But like you letting the world know you're through.
I'm
And
done.
and I hope the world understand that. Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. I understand. She came at you, but like I said, I'd be fair and unbiased. It was hypocritical, because she did the same. She's doing the same thing, and plus another thing, right? You had your speaking with the goat, and that's nobody else's business.
Mm-mm.
So I look at it like that as well. People should just, you know, especially if they close to the situation and the other person has forgiven you for that situation, then that's just what it should
Yeah.
be, right?
Yep.
That's what it should be. Clear cut, no debating. But I'm happy that you able to come on here and let everyone know that you're done.
Yep.
You
Like, just because you
obviously,
don't like somebody doesn't mean you have to come after them daily. You
yeah,
know,
obviously,
you can
we
not
know it's
like
going to
them.
be a response, right? But
Oh,
you say you're done, but w- we know she's going to have a response, right? And we don't know how that response is going to be. So you're saying you're done, even if she have a response.
yes. Yeah, I'm not going to respond. I'm not saying anything else. She wants to continue using the amazing platform that she has, where she has so much reach to do change and make change um and talk about some random woman out in Hudson, Massachusetts. Uh, have fun. Have fun.
Man, that is like I say, that is so admirable of you, right? To
Oh,
come
I'm a
on
better
here
person than her. I'll always be a better person than her.
and say you're done with it. You're done. Even if she keep talking, you're done.
Yep.
And I
Mark this
appreciate
day,
that.
December 22nd, 2025. That's it.
I appreciate and everybody is hearing that. And like I said, I hope she understand this message because, like I stated, um, I have no problem with this side anymore. But people have the right to come on here and speak their thoughts, and can't nobody dictate or control anything. Nobody do. And I think with the energy that she put out on that, say, oh, why is he doing this and why is he doing that? Stop worrying about what other people are doing,
Right.
right? Or who other people are interviewing, and you worry about what you are doing. And I think it's kind of cruel for her to say, "You're gonna come on here and talk about my family,"
Right.
and
Right.
why would I do that?
Right.
I got kids myself. You got
Right.
kids. Why would I do that? Like, why would a person think about that in their mind
I
to
would
think
never
that
do that.
and that and how I took it, how she was saying it, right? Like, you better not, like, you like
Right. She was so
intimidate. I don't
sure.
get intimidated by nothing. Like, I want
Yes.
to know, let her know it's all respect. But Miss Machado, You don't intimidate me. And let's get that clear cut, no debate. I don't want
Exactly.
no problems with you. I just want you to understand. Like everybody have to have accountability, right? And um I'm having my accountability. Almonds having her accountability, and you need to have yours, right? So, but I'm not intimidated by nothing. I want that to
Nothing.
be clear, and
Yeah.
I want to be understood this too, like, cause I respect her. Like I rolled for her, and she didn't see that, so she got an opinion of me off the top of her head where she didn't have no clear understanding.
Right.
But I'm not intimidated by nothing, and I don't. If a person come for me, okay, but I don't want that. I really don't want that. But
Just want
I'm
to
gonna do.
exist.
I want the person to know they can't control what I do. Nobody,
Right. Like just
nobody on this
exist in the
planet
same
can control what I do.
world. And she was so sure today. She was so sure. She was like, "Oh, she'll fuck up and she'll start talking about my kids and my husband and my marriage and my husband's family and all that." And I was in my mind going, "No, that didn't even cross my mind to talk about your children, your family, your
That's just
marriage, your
like
husband's family. I don't care."
why would she even have them thoughts like that, right?
Right.
Like, and then the
Right.
thing about it is, you know, if we want to be fair and unbiased, she talked about people's parenting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then the audacity of her to say, "Don't talk about," but I'm not that low anyway. I would never do that.
She
But
talked
don't
about
throw
Nan's
rocks and
kids.
stones at nobody when you already did that. But I'm not that type
Exactly.
of person. I will never disrespect her husband, her,
Right.
or her children, right?
Right. I would never do that. Her children seem like lovely young adults.
Yeah,
And
and she's
obviously they've been raised to be that way, and that is amazing. There's nothing better in life than raising self-sufficient, smart kids who are going to add to society. There's not That's the goal in life if you choose to be a parent is to have that, and it looks like she's achieving that, and that is wonderful.
and that's the one thing I loved about her. Not just how ferocious she was, but how open she was and warmth, about her children. That's
Yes, she
loving.
loves
It
her
touched my
children.
heart. Like that's what I like to see. That's what I captivated me. Not just
Yes.
her ferociousness. That's what captivated me first, but like to see how she was so about that, and I love that.
It's wonderful. She's done something right in that respect. Absolutely, 100%. I will never. And even if somebody hadn't and their kids were, I'm not going to get on a YouTube platform and bash anybody's children. I just would never do that.
Yeah, me either. But I'm so happy,
Thank you.
Miss Jen Altman, you beautiful woman. You. Now hold
Oh,
up. Since you came on her, right? Like for you coming on her, because I know we got a few minutes left. I
yeah.
gotta really do my turn up song for you, right? Everybody, y'all throw them hearts up and turn up for the beautiful Jen Altman.
I ain't never represent, baby. I ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. I'm a $1 million baby. Yo, you gotta chill, man.
Now, well,
I
that's
love
my
it.
turn up. I turn up for everybody. I be extra, Miss Altman. I'm super extra. But before I let you go, because I know you have to go, is there any other words that you want to get across?
No, I mean, thank you so much for letting me say that. And I just hope that this new year, Merry Christmas to everybody. We just finished our last night of Hanukkah last night. And
Happy Hanukkah.
thank you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I really hope 2026 brings peace for everybody, especially for Aiden,
Yep,
with these charges. And, we all know it's bullshit. And,
yep.
we're just I feel like the community, the FKR community has really taken a hit in the last 6 months, and I'd love to see it come together again to just support him financially and emotionally, and that's all. I mean, It's time for this bullshit to end. And so here's to
And,
2026.
and not just that, anything that you want to come on here and talk about related to any cases that's going on that you want to
Awesome.
come on here and talk about that you feel is any injustice or where we could do good at, this is
Yes.
always your platform. You're always blessed to come on here anytime you want to, Miss Altman. And I want to tell you, I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for coming on
Thank
here
you, Ray.
today.
I
That
appreciate
means
you.
that means a lot to me, and I want you to know that. But I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You do the same. And bye, everybody. Thank you
Thank you
for
very
listening
much.
to me. All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh man, shout out to the beautiful Jen Altman. Take a picture. Click, click. Oh man, it was amazing, right? Um, she came on here to speak her valid true journey, right? And I respect that. I respect anybody, who want to come speak their valid truth journey, right? That's just how I'm coming, right? And as y'all can see, I always try to see if it's a resolution, right? But one thing about me, I'm not gonna be hypocritical or put out false narratives that's not there, right? And I speak on it. It was upsetting, right? For me to hear, Jessica Machado say, don't talk about this and that. I would never, like, listen, it's crazy for her to say that. Crazy. But like I stated, I respect Miss Jen Altman. She said it's over with. She said it's over with. She said she ain't saying nothing else. Thank everybody for saying that. She's saying she ain't saying nothing else. She say she is done. She is done. She say she is done. How this gonna come across? Don't know. In my opinion, um, it wasn't foul or malicious. It was just a valid truth journey, right? It was just a valid truth journey, right? And sometimes the truth hurts, even with me, right? It hurts sometimes to hear the truth when somebody tell me the truth, and I got to just take it all in and be like, okay, right? And that happened to me, and that's what type of time I'm on, because your pride or your ego shouldn't be too big to put stuff to the side, especially, you know, if it's the right thing to do. And that's what I'm about, ladies and gentlemen. I always look for a resolution. That don't mean I'm gonna stop a person from coming on here and speaking how they want to speak. No, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not I'm not somebody who 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 other people can control, right? I'm not that, but I am somebody who takes advice and will do the right thing, even if I feel strongly about the situation. Shout out to Erica Walsh in the building. I'm just seeing her here. I'm gonna turn up for y'all in a minute. I just want to get my thoughts off. I'm not a person who could be controlled by nothing, right? But I'm a person. If I know I feel strongly about something, and somebody like Dumpster Juice telling me, like, hold up, wait a minute, shut the fuck up in it and chill. Whoop de whoop, 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 whoop. Guess what? My ego and my pride ain't gonna be too big to do that. And I mean that with everything in me, right? Listen, I came here for one reason and one reason only. You hear me? And that's to protect the GOAT and everybody who rocking with the GOAT at all costs. And that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm on. And that's what type of time I'ma still be on, right? Cause trust me, trust me, I see them talking, with they talking ass. And guess what? I'm gonna talk with they mother fudge caking ass. Cause y'all know how I'm coming, right? I'm talking about the other side who don't like us. Cause I don't like y'all either, right? And as y'all see, I told her like it was malicious and vile things you said, you know, as well on your Facebook group. Are you gonna be through with it? Got to hold everybody accountable, right? And she said she done, right? So I hope this don't come across the wrong way, right? I hope it don't. But I'm not to be intimidated by nobody, not a Titi, Nathaniel, right? Because it's heartbreaking to her that somebody would ever think that I would let someone come on my platform to talk about their children. How dare you? Mm. I guess people really don't know me. Shout out to the beautiful Uncle Frank in the building and everybody else. I see y'all. I got to get this off though. Miss Machado, I don't want no problems with you, right? I really don't. I'm waving the white flag. I don't want no problems. I'm letting you know that. Real talk. And I mean that with everything in me, right? Whether if who was right or who was wrong, I don't care about that. Say I was wrong. I'll take it. But just know, I don't want no problems with you. I'm letting everybody know that. But don't nobody control what I do, Miss Machado. And I'm letting everybody know that too, right? Don't nobody tell me what to do, Miss Machado. I'm letting everybody know that too. Ain't nobody sent me nowhere, Miss Machado. I'm letting everybody know that too. And yes, Miss Machado, I am very real. I'm a real human being. I'm not an alien out of space, Miss Machado. But I don't want no smoke. I'm letting you know that, Miss Machado. I'm waving the white flag. I will never disrespect you because I know that you have a husband, Miss Machado, and I respect him with everything in me and your kids. I truly do. But I'm not to be intimidated by nobody, Miss Machado. And this ain't me throwing nothing like that, because I don't want no problems. But I can't nobody intimidate me. Nobody. Like seriously. So I'm waving the white flag. I don't want no smoke with nobody on this side. None. I'm done with that because that ain't what I came here for. But I ain't the type of person who ain't gonna let a person have to come on my platform because they can. Because I'm not to be controlled. I'm not no puppet or no robot. Nobody tells me nothing to do. If it ain't people cup of tea, I sorry, hold up. So sorry. Wherever I go, He goes, I'm sorry if it ain't your cup of tea, but that's called a PP. And y'all know what I call a PP? A personal problem, right? Because everybody is different. I'm not going to sit up here and tell nobody who to like. Just because you like them, and I may not, right? Or whoop-de-whoop, that don't got nothing to do. I don't care. I'm going to like you just the same. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. I ain't trying to get up here and say, "Hey, look at me, look at me." No, I come on here to be the motherfucking huckleberry. That's what I came on here to be. That's it. That's all. I ain't trying to be. I'm not. Listen, I'm not there for none of that. It's to be the huckleberry and that's it. And that shit ain't to be fucking questioned by no motherfucking body. Look at all my videos. Look at them. Go up them. That's what I'm here for, right? And like I say, my pride and my ego ain't too much to say. If I was right or if I was wrong, it don't matter. I say I was wrong in some situations, and I take that, and I apologize, right? But like I said, I waved the white flag. I don't want no problems with nobody. But I ain't I ain't intimidated by nobody. I just want that to be clear cut. No debating. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Me, Dumpster Juice, and everybody, the sun rays who riding with us in our hood. This our hood over here, right? We here to do one thing and one thing, and that's to protect the goat and everybody at all costs, right? Even the beautiful Jessica Machado. Because whether she like me or not, I know she on this side. And I don't care. If she don't need my help, because she ferocious as they come. But anybody say something to her, I'm getting them. Period. Talk about me all day. I don't care. If anybody say, I'm getting them, y'all go look up my repertoire. Look up my repertoire. Anybody who done came and anybody on this side, I got them multiple times and still finna get anybody who come in here, right? I promise you, I'm gonna be that motherfucking guard dog. Seriously. Anybody who come out to anybody on this side, I'm gonna be that guard dog. I don't care who don't fucking like me, right? Because that's just what I do. It's human nature. That's in me, right? It's not on me. It's in me. See, because I'm not the one. I'm the right one, right? And that's real talk. I know they say perception is everything, ladies and gentlemen, and it is. But don't let your perception get confused if you really don't know somebody and you ain't never listened to them or heard them. Because perception can easily get confused to where you can feel a certain type of way. We don't even know that motherfucker, right? Come get to know the motherfucker, and then let your perception be what it is, right? And I mean that with everything in me. But I ain't to be controlled by a motherfucking person. I mean that. I ain't here to uh to seek the fucking spotlight. Look at me. I talk to one person and one person motherfucking only, and that's dumpster motherfucking juice. That's it. I don't want to, and this I say this respectfully, because I don't want to get into the mess. I ain't into all that. That's why I don't talk to nobody but dumpster juice and dumpster juice only, and that's the way I'm gonna keep it. It don't mean I don't love and respect everybody. I just don't want to get into the mess. I don't want to get into that. I promise y'all that, because I'm not like that. I don't want to pillow talk with everybody whoop de whoop. I don't want to do that. I'm not here for that, right? I'm not here for that. I'm not here to get all a pat on the back or nothing. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only, to protect the house at all motherfucking cost. That's it. That's it. I don't want to be. I don't want to be that. I don't want to do none of that. That's why I ain't. Cause I know how that go. I've been there, done that. I know how that go, y'all. Right? And I'm not saying it ain't cool, but I just don't like the mess. I don't like all the bullshit, because that's exactly what it turned into. But I'm telling every motherfucker on her, don't let the perception fool you. Get to know a motherfucker or who they is, and then get your own perception, right? And then just because somebody don't like somebody else, that ain't got nothing to do with me, right? Real talk. But I'm not sit up here and be fake and phony. If that's what no, I'm not on here to do none of that. Like, for real. I want everybody to be good on this side. I want everybody to get back on the page. All right? I do. I do. I do. And I mean that, right? But one thing I know, and two things for sure, I'm gonna welcome anybody on this motherfucking platform who wanna come. How about them apples? If you riding with this side and how we coming on this side, right? Because it got to make sense. I'm just not doing nothing. They're gonna do nothing just to be doing something. I ain't here for none of that. It got to make sense. It's always a method to the motherfucking madness. Do you understand me? And that's the truth. Hold up. The whole truth. Hold up. And nothing but the truth. Real talk. It's always a method to the madness. That ain't me lying. That's me telling the truth. So, man, I'm rocking, rolling, holding it down. That's how I'm coming. Right? Y'all know why I'm here. And it's time to get back to work. I've been at work. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen me on Valerie Spaces, right? I had to go on there, right? You know, like whoop-de whoa, 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 whoa. Like, yeah, hold up, y'all, 1 second. Let me play this, because if y'all got time, I want to go over that with y'all, with me again. Y'all got time? Let me know if y'all got time, though. But while I do that, I'm not finna play this if y'all got time. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, yeah. Hold up, y'all, look. Steve Moore, shout out to my dog, Steve Moore. Hold up, y'all, look, 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 look. Steve Moore, look, look. What I'm finna do real quick is, oh, shit, Steve Moore, you done got me crunk. Okay, so look, we finna listen to the Valerie shit and go over it again, cause she, like, I had to show her, like, and look, she don't like me, I don't like her, but I had to show her that it ain't nothing into you can't touch me, sweetheart, you can't do that. So look, and Steve, shout out to Steve, bro, for real, I'm finna show you. what the score is right now. Now, Steve, I'll be right back. Let me do this and get everything I need real quick. 1 second. I'm talking too much with my extra ass. Hold on, before I do that, y'all laugh at my extra ass. I talk too goddamn much.
Looking at niggas. Boy, y'all got this music gang. But we do not want that smoke with y'all. Oh God, we do not want that smoke with y'all. Hey, whatever he said, we don't got no fuss in the game.
Now, let's go to the great Jimmy, because y'all know this is my shit right here. This my shit right here. Oh, Jason Broyles, hold up.
A real struggle with the letter S. Everyone he meets will get the heebie-jeebies. Don't make him post your home address. In case you didn't know, he's friends with Mary. But every word's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you brought that up. And since you mentioned it, let me just point out that we don't care. So much power from behind the screen, and every time it's like, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I guess that means that I should mention that you just, we don't care. Go tell it to your best friend Mayor, cause he is Jason Broyles. You can call him Haley, very normal as you can see. Victim advocacy, he is Jason Broyles. You can call him Haley, and baby he'll drool, and he'll drink all your pee.
Hey, one more time, y'all, because I got to show Steve and everybody who was rocking with me the other night how I'm coming in fantasy. Real, because I love this song. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. I'm on it. It's Jason Broyles. Hold up.
A real struggle with the letter S. Everyone he meets will get the heebie-jeebies. Don't make him post your home address. In case you didn't know, he's friends with Mary. But every word's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you brought that up. And since you mentioned it, let me just point out that we don't care. So much power from behind the screen, and every time it's like, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I guess that means that I should mention that you just, we don't care. Go tell it to your best friend Mayor, cause he is Jason Broyles. You can call him Haley, very normal as you can see. Victim advocacy, he is Jason Broyles. You can call him Haley, and baby he'll drool, and he'll drink all your pee.
Man, shout out to everybody who back in the bill, who's still here with me. Man, I don't care what y'all say. I'm rocking that. I don't give a damn. I'm going to play it as many times as I want to. So what? Shit, if you don't like it, move along, because that's my shit. Fuck y'all talking about. Huh? What? Shit. Let me show Steve. This was Steve and everybody who was here with me. Now look, Steve, look, you see me? I'm up by 21 points. Just real quick, y'all. He got the best fantasy running back in the league playing tonight. And that's that white guy in Christian McCaffrey, who is the fucking truth. But I gave myself a chance, Steve. I'm 21 points. Y'all see that crown on my head? Because I'm the defending champion. I'm not getting my hopes up too much, y'all. Right? Because Christian McCaffrey, he's been the number one fantasy running back all year long and for years. Steve Moore. Oh my God, Steve Moore. Steve Moore. Listen, Steve Moore, hold up. Steve Moore. Steve Moore, listen. Steve Moore, listen. This is for the marbles tonight, man. It's for the marble, Steve Moore. It's for the marble, Steve Moore. All of y'all want to play Jimmy New song? Y'all want me to play Jimmy New song? Okay, hold on. I'll play it real quick. You go live now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll play it real quick. Shout out to Jimmy. Let me play this song real quick with Steve Moore. Steve Moore. Steve Moore. Steve Moore, come on, Steve Moore. I got a good chance. I know that's Christian McCabe, but I got a good chance, Steve Moore. I know I do. Here we go. Back this year on what Boomer did to me. Stole the phone from my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year on what Boomer said to me. Zero turtle love stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year on what Boomer said to me. You have no friends, zero turtle love stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. Hold up, y'all can't hear him? Y'all can't hear him? It sounded fuzzy. All right, shit. It don't. Damn, hold on. Hold on, let me see something there real quick. Damn, I don't know why it sounds like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh no, let me see. Let me start over. As I look back this year on what Boomer did to me. Stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year on what Boomer said to me. Zero turtle love stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year on what Boomer said to me. You have no friends, zero turtle love stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year on what Boomer did to me. Twisted up my words, you have no friends, zero turtle love stole the phone to my Lexus SUV. As I look back this year. Okay, if y'all saying this messed up, I ain't finna mess this song up like that and play it. So everybody can hear it like that. I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't finna mess up that song right there because that was the truth. I ain't finna mess that up right there. If y'all saying y'all can't hear it, I ain't gonna mess that up right there. I played the link. I played the link. But I ain't finna mess it up if y'all say y'all can't hear it, because then I'll be doing him a disjustice, an injustice of how good the song is. And it's real talk. I wanna play it, but you know. Yeah, you said the audio sounds garbled. So yeah, dumpster tell me that. I mean, it's a problem. Okay. And I apologize. So if it sounds gargled on her, I wonder how. Let's just see real quick. Let's go. Let's just go see. Let's go see how this other one gonna sound. Then, if that's the case, I got some things I need to go do today, or I need to make a phone call to. One second. Tell me how this sound, y'all. Cause tell me how this sound.
It doesn't mean that Nurse Pam just can, ignore everything that has happened.
This is the space I was on with Valerie. Tell me how this sound.
People getting hurt from Aiden, from her friends. and just say, oh, it's all jazz. No, she's a grown adult. She has to own up to that too.
Yeah, and I think that she has. I feel like she has come to the realization that things thought that they were, and for whatever reason, listen, I'm not saying that she's not at fault for certain things. 100%, she has things that probably other people feel about.
Okay, so yeah, I'm glad y'all can hear that now, right? So now, this was me going on here to ask her, what's the problem? Shout out to the beautiful, the only Mary B, right? Because she said, I freaking love you, Ray, and that gave me all the gratitude I needed. She was the reason that I wanted to go back and do a thing on this, but a lot of y'all weren't there. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna pause it in between, but y'all let me know how I can.
All right. I'm just saying for me personally, like I'm just not gonna, and listen, you could disagree with me and not like me because of it, but I'm just not gonna I'm not throwing her under the bus, and I'm not gonna sit here.
I'm not either.
I'm
not waiting.
Yeah. Ray, what's up? I see you in the chat. You got something to say?
Why you don't like me?
I don't like you. Talk a lot of shit, and you were disrespectful to me, and you called me all types of names because whoever said.
She said she don't like me because I talk a lot of shit. I disrespected her and called her a lot of names. She the one who seeked out for me first. She the one who started cussing me out. This woman is crazy work. Man, thank you, the Holy Mary B. Love you to death.
You to call me names. Thank you, and you don't know me, so yeah, that's why I don't like you.
You funny. You talking about who sent me. You said who was out first. Stop lying.
That's not true. So,
but she said it's not true, Dumpster. That she didn't say who I was first, Dumpster. And everybody. Right? I gotta, like, real talk, y'all. Dumpster. She said I started with her. Dumpster. And everybody on her. She said I started with her. Everybody. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on, stop lying.
excuse me. First of all, I thought that you were the purple Kool-Aid guy. That's who I thought you
I'll
were.
come from thinking, sweetheart.
So that's why I called you purple Kool-Aid. I think I called you purple Kool-Aid, uh, fat neck bitch or something in a post. Because that's who I thought that you were.
But you know, I'll come from thinking, right?
And you said, "Oh, these girls calling me bitch." I didn't. I
ain't know her to cuss you out. Don't do nothing like that. So don't think that. But you put a post up saying, "Who is this?" Stop lying.
I don't remember I put a post up saying, "Who is this?" I might have done.
Well, then you tagged me in it. I didn't even know who you was.
Who is this? But I didn't call you a bitch in that post. I said, "Who?"
Oh wow, she didn't. Oh wow. Listen, let's not even go there about what happened.
Pull the post up. Pull the post
Trust
up.
me, the disrespect came from you first.
First of all, I called you a bitch. But I didn't say, "Oh, I didn't even know who you were. I was trying to figure out who you were."
But still, though, you don't curse nobody out that you don't know. But then
I can curse anybody I want to.
No, but I didn't even curse you. Like I said, you started with me.
No, but you said I called you a bitch, and I did not call you a bitch.
Yes, you did.
I thought you were somebody else. That's why I really thought that you were this purple Kool-Aid.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I said. Thought come from thinking. You thought I was someone else. So then your words came out, and you said that. So, like I said, thought come from thinking. You was wrong.
But you took that and ran with it as if But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're still a bitch. So even though I didn't mean it at the time, so
See, I don't want to cut. Y'all see that? I'm still a bitch though. I'm still a bitch though. Y'all see that shit? I'm still a bitch though. See what I'm saying? Y'all see that? And I tell her I ain't come on here for no disrespect or nothing. But look how I handle it though, y'all. I'm a master at this shit. Well, so I'm gonna just keep it cool because I ain't come on here for all that. If you wanna have a curse out section,
all right,
you can do it another time.
All right. Oh, you're trying to be.
Why do you say why do you say that I came on here and I ain't come on here with no smoke for you? That's what I'm saying. You say that, then if I cut you out, you're gonna play victim, right?
Curse me out. I mean,
Nah,
you were upset because
have I cursed you out?
bitch for a long time.
No.
I did not call you.
No, listen.
Let's be honest.
Curse me out, right?
Let's
You
be
just
honest.
said I'm still, but listen, man, listen. You just said I was this, and I still ain't cut you out. But if I did, then you gonna play victim. Oh, Ray said this. He said that. He said this. But see, what I don't like about you is, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all see what I'm saying? He said it's a fake. Somebody tell him it's a fake James Jackson in the chat. Cuz said he gonna pull up right now. Pull up. Pull up. Let's see. Is it a fake James Jackson in the chat, y'all? But did y'all see that? Like I told her, even though you called me, let's rewind it a little bit because I want y'all to see how meticulous I am. What I do. I come from thinking you thought I was.
Oh, I didn't even know who you were. I was trying to figure out who you were.
But still, though, you don't curse nobody out that you don't know. But then
I can curse somebody I want to.
No,
What do you?
but I didn't even curse you. You like I said, you started with me.
No, but you said I called you a bitch, and I did not call you a bitch.
Yes, you did.
I
well,
thought you were somebody else. That's why I
Okay,
really thought that you were this purple Kool-Aid.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what.
That's what I said. Thought come from thinking. You thought I was someone else. So
All right.
then your words came out, and you said that. So, like I said, thought come from thinking. You was wrong.
But you took that and ran with it as if. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're still a bitch. So even though I didn't mean.
I took it and ran with it. I took it and ran with it, but then I'm still a bitch. This woman is. This is nasty work.
At the time. So.
See, I don't want to cut you out, so I'm gonna just keep it cool because I ain't come on here for all that. If you want to have a curse out section,
All right.
you can do that another time.
All right. Oh, you're trying to be.
Why do you say why do you say that I came on here and I ain't come on here with no smoke for you? That's what I'm saying. You say that, then if I cut you out, you're gonna play victim, right?
Curse me out.
That's how they always do, y'all. They start with me, and then if I cuss them out back, then they play victim with me, y'all. They play victim. I thought you was someone else. See what I'm saying, y'all? Look at this. Nasty work.
I mean,
Nah, have I cursed you out?
Bitch for a long time.
No.
I did not call you.
No, listen.
Let's be honest.
Curse me out, right?
Let's
You
be
just
honest.
said I'm still, but listen, man, listen. You just said I was this, and I still ain't cussed you out. But if I did, then you're gonna play victim. Oh, Ray said this. He said that. He said this. But see, what I don't like about you is you always point fingers. But when you point the fingers, more fingers point back at you.
100%.
And then I did come. You agreed with that. I said you always point fingers, but when you point the fingers, more fingers point back at you. Then she said 100%. Valerie, you started with me, woman. You started with me. I didn't even know who you was. And say that, I didn't apologize for you because of the way you came at me. But I did apologize to the women that I did say that like that, and I wouldn't say it again. But you came at me first. I don't just come at nobody who don't come at me first.
First of all, I didn't come at you. I thought that you were somebody else. So I didn't even know
You didn't just come at me because you thought I was somebody else. Thought come from thinking, and I'm gonna tell her that.
who you were. Because Ray, let me ask you honestly, right? Let's be for real, right? Where were you trial one, trial two? Where did you come from? Can you answer that?
Why is this so important of where I came
It's
from?
not so important. It's just a question. Can you
But I heard you. I know it's a question, but I want to understand why are you so worried about that?
I'm not so worried.
Yeah, why? And then she deflecting, right? She just kept deflecting. Why is she worried about that? What was I at trial? Everybody knows I was at watching Melanie Little, watching The Go, watching Will, and everybody, Nurse Kim and Jim. That's what I was doing. I was behind the scenes. I wasn't one of them once. Deflecting. Hey, Nicola, what's up, baby? Love you to death.
You answer the question?
No, I can, but I want to know why you so worried. What are you asking me that question for? What we leading to with this?
Because I would like to know, and I'm not so worried.
No, I don't like to get led into. Just say what you want to say.
You can't answer the question. Is that what you're saying? You can't answer the question?
So let me tell you. Let me say this. So because I wasn't in the chats or nothing.
I'm not talking
You
about
don't think I was watching?
I'm not talking about a chat. I'm talking
On
about
social media.
where were you? First of all, you're very vocal, right? So I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, what you said again? I want to know. Hold on, see how I'm getting to y'all? Like I'm very good at what I do, so I had to show her some real shit. Like watch this. You said I'm still, but listen, man, I'm listen.
Right. Oh, you're trying to be.
Why do you say I'm a? Why do you say that I came on here and I ain't come on here with no smoke for you? That's what I'm saying. You say that, then if I cut you out, you're gonna play victim, right?
Curse me out. I mean, you were upset because
have I cursed you out?
Bitch for a long time.
No.
I did not call you.
Come out. No, listen.
Let's
You
be
just
honest.
cursed me out, right?
Let's
You
be
just
honest.
said I'm still, but listen, man, listen. You just said I was this, and I still ain't cussed you out. But if I did, then you're gonna play victim. Oh, Ray said this. He said that. He said this. But see, what I don't like about you is you always point fingers. But you know, when you point the fingers, more fingers point back at you.
100%.
And then I did come and say that, you know, I ain't apologize for you because of the way you came at me. And you hear me? I let her know I ain't apologizing for you or what I said to you when I told her that vile thing about me, you know, doing that. But look what I said. But I did apologize to the women that I did say that like that, and I wouldn't say it again. But you came at me first. I don't just come at nobody who don't come at me first.
First of all, I didn't come at you. I thought that you were somebody else. So I didn't even know who you were. Ray, let me ask you honestly, right? Let's be for real, right? Where were you trial one, trial two? Where did you come from? Can you answer that?
Why is this so important of where I came
It's
from?
not so important. It's just a question.
But I heard you. I know it's a question, but I want to understand why are you so worried about that?
I'm not so worried. Can you answer the question?
No, I can, but I want to know why you so worried. What are you asking me that question for? What we leading to with this?
Because I would like to know, and I'm not so worried.
No, I don't like to get led into. Just say what you want to say.
You can't answer the question.
You see how I'm smarter than her? Just say what you got to say. I don't like to get led into shit. Oh, I'm so good.
So where did you come from? Can you answer that?
Why is this so important of where I came from?
It's not so important. It's just a question.
But I heard you. I know it's a question, but I want to understand why are you so worried about that?
I'm not so worried. Can you answer the question?
No, I can, but I want to know why you so worried. What are you asking me that question for? What we leading to with this?
Because I would like to know, and I'm not so worried.
I don't like to get led into. Just say what you want to say.
You can't answer the question. Is that what you're saying? You can't answer. The question?
So let me tell you. Let me say this. So because I wasn't in the chats or nothing.
I'm not talking.
You don't think? And everybody know I wasn't in the chats. Cause I wasn't in the chats. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? This is narcissistic behavior, and like I said, still ain't cussed out. I was watching.
I'm not talking about a chat. I'm talking about
social media.
Where were you? First of all, you're very vocal, right?
Yeah, everybody know I'm very vocal, baby. You can't play this game with me. I'm too good for that.
So I'm pretty sure, excuse me, if you were around trial one or trial two, you would have had a voice. You would have been speaking about it because you don't seem like the type that would just sit back and watch and listen.
Yeah, I don't, baby, because you don't know me. You don't know me, baby. Oh, you don't.
I think you would pretty much have a lot to say, right? Don't you agree?
I mean, it makes sense, but this is the thing right here.
That makes sense. Now you pop
But you
up.
don't, but excuse me, man. Calm down. Calm down. Let me answer the question. It makes sense, but you don't know me, so you could say that I'll be vocal in this and I'll be. Y'all see how I'll be like, okay, so it makes sense, but you don't know me though. Look how boy, I'm so good. Shout out to Mr. Monk, understudy. Hello, beautiful.
That makes sense. Now you pop up.
But excuse me, man. Calm down. Calm down. Let me answer the question. It makes sense, but you don't know me, so you could say that I'll be vocal in this and I'll be vocal in that, but you don't know me, right? So you don't know what I'm vocal in, right? And you don't know how, right. Or you don't know how I watch this case, right? And I know the case, right? All right, all right, you're right. Why you saying my name like that, girl? Stop it. Come on, right? She won't even let me right. All right. Look at it, y'all. You could say that I'll be vocal in this and I'll be vocal in that, but you don't know me, right? So you don't know what I'm vocal in, right? And you don't know how, right. Or you don't know how I watch this case, right? And I know the case, right. Let's be for real, okay? You didn't watch this case. Be for real about no, what? You didn't watch this case. You didn't watch this case. You didn't watch this trial one, trial two. You came in this trial. I know when you came in to this. So hold up. You came. She said she know when I came in. Oh, damn, who is she? Damn, she said she know when I came in. Who is she? She said she know when I came in. You the grand. You came in JFK, Will Aguilera. No. Will. Stop. Stop. People started talking shit about Will's sneakers, Mexican Jordans. Here came No. And Valerie. Your first street. You had a problem with that. And I wasn't even going after Aiden. I was going to Will. And you came after me. Calm down now. You just keep going and going. You got to be respectful. I'm being respectful to you. I'm being very respectful. Is she being respectful to me? No. She said she being respectful. I'm calm voice. I ain't talking. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't like whoopty whoop. I ain't. Come. She talking about, and I'm telling her, come on, you got to be respectful. But you know what? I'm being very respectful right now by letting. Am I? Am I? You do. You're like stuttering like I'm her. Why she stuttering like that? When I asked her, am I? Everybody, y'all can see that now. Calm down now. You just keep going and going. You got to be respectful. I'm being respectful to you. I'm being very respectful because you know what? I'm being very respectful right now by letting. Am I? Am I? Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Nicola, and thank you everybody else for giving me them compliments. But like, who does you start stuttering like, shut the fuck up. This Valerie is something else, boy. Stop. People started talking shit about Will's sneakers, Mexican Jordans. Here came No. And your first street. You got a problem with that. And I wasn't even going after Aiden. I was going to Will. And you came after me. Calm down now. You just keep going and going. You got to be respectful. I'm being respectful to you. I'm being very respectful because you know what? I'm being very respectful right now by letting. Am I? Am I? You do. You're like 70. Have I cursed you out like you cursed me out? Now listen, Valerie, you could do all the thought and thinking you want. You can't tell me what I watched or when I came in or I just found out. You can't tell me that. I told you now if you ain't gonna accept my answer, That's for you to juggle around in your head. Oh, look out, I'm too good for her, y'all. Oh, y'all see me working? Oh, this nasty work, ain't it? Look how I get her. Oh, this nasty work, y'all. Nasty. Hillary, you could do all the thought.
You know what? I'm being very respectful right now.
Surgical procedure. Am I? Am I?
You do. You're like 70.
Have I cursed you out like you cursed me out? Now listen, Valerie, you could do all the thought and thinking you want. You can't tell me what I watched or when I came in or I just found out. You can't tell me that. I told you now. If you ain't gonna accept my answer, that's for you to juggle around in your head. You heard? If you ain't gonna accept my answer, sweetheart, that's for you to juggle around in your head, right? You got to keep juggling and juggling and juggling. Thank you, Kisses, my Huckleberry. I can't help how you keep juggling. Hey, if you ain't gonna accept my answer, baby, that's on you. Oh, I'm so good. Valerie, you could do all the thought and thinking you want. You can't tell me what I watched or when I came in or I just found out. You can't tell me that. I told you now, if you ain't gonna accept my answer, that's for you to juggle around in your head. I told you I've been watching this case.
You've been watching the case, okay? So let me ask you a question, right? When did you realize Karen was innocent?
Here we go. When did you realize Karen was innocent? What? Like the fucking audacity of that question. Huh? What is this?
What part of the trial exactly?
What do you mean what part? What do you mean what part?
What part of the trial? Don't text anybody. What part of the trial?
Look at her talking about don't text anybody, right? Don't text anybody. Who the fuck am I for the text? When everybody and they fucking mama knew that this woman was innocent, right? Like, come on. And I started chuckling. She's talking about, oh, you're chuckling. Well, just listen, y'all, watch.
What part of the trial exactly?
What do you mean what part? What do you mean what part?
What part of the trial? Don't text anybody. What part of the trial? Laughing, you know I'm
no,
waiting
but
for the answer
I just don't.
That wasn't a quick enough answer, Ray. I've got to side with Valerie here. Very.
And then somebody else tried to come in. Somebody else tried to come in and start talking. Shut up. What do you mean what part?
What part of the trial? Don't text anybody. What part of the trial? Laughing, you know I'm waiting for the answer
That wasn't a quick enough answer, Ray. I've got to side with Valerie here. Very.
You got this. What's the quick enough answer? I got to side with Valerie. The fuck is you to tell me what's the quick of an answer? I'm asking her, what the fuck you mean what part? What's the quick of an answer? Valerie, shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to her.
I'm going to go.
Excuse me. I'm talking to her.
Now he's all this time thinking.
Can I talk? Now look, now they saying I'm being disrespectful. When another woman stick her nose in, but y'all look, they play victim with me. I'm having a one-on-one conversation with Valerie. Oh, listen to what the woman said again. What do you mean what part? What do you mean what part?
What part of the trial? Don't text anybody. What part of the trial? Laughing, you know I'm waiting for the answer
That wasn't a quick enough answer, Ray. I've got to side with Valerie here. Very.
Thank you.
Wasn't the quick enough? Love you, Nicole. Have a great day playing Mario Kart with your kids. Wasn't the quick enough answer, Ray? Have to chat with Valerie. The fuck is you to tell me what's a quick enough answer? The fucking the privilege and entitlement of this one. There wasn't a quick enough answer, man. At the time, ain't nobody tell you to stick your nose in it no way, Pinocchio. I came on there to talk to Valerie. Who the hell is somebody to tell you what a quick of enough answer is? Oh my, don't text. So if I text somebody, that means it's gonna take them a minute to text me back. Valerie, sweetheart, what's going on? Tell me what's popping, sweetheart? What's Gucci? Oh, what's going on, Valerie? As the world goes around and round, what's going on? Valerie, he was popping, sweetheart. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to her.
I'm just, I'm gonna go. I'm just
Excuse me.
saying.
I'm talking to her.
Now
I don't-
all this time think
Can I talk to Valerie, please? Now listen, I ain't as sharp as all of y'all is when it comes like to watching court cases, but I got sharp watching this court case.
yeah.
Humble. I said I ain't as sharp as all of y'all watching the court cases, but I got sharp watching this court case. I'm humble. I ain't got too much pride of, thank you, Nicole. I love you for saying that. I ain't got too much pride or ego to say that, y'all. Oh no, you're going to have to get it to me. The only Mary B. Look, look, y'all. I was humble. I said I ain't as sharp when it comes to cases like y'all are. But I got sharp watching this case. I'm being humble, grateful. I'm not acting like I am or somebody. Look at me work. Can I talk to Valerie, please? Now listen, I ain't as sharp as okay. all of y'all is when it comes like to watching court cases, but I got sharp watching this court case.
Yeah.
And
when did you become the sharpest
when the evidence
case? When you realized
when the evidence shout out to Miss Jessica NB and the General Kazi G. I don't know if he on here or not, but I'm gonna shout out to both of y'all. So it presenting itself. It's like stop playing Valerie. When the evidence I got sharp. When the evidence start presenting itself, Valerie, the fuck? In this court case.
yeah.
And
when did you become the sharpest
when the evidence
case? When you realized
when the evidence started presenting itself, it's like stop playing Valerie. We playing ABC 1, 2, 3. She laughing, snickerdoodling. that's how that's her way to deflect because I'm like, you keep telling me that, and I'm telling you, I told you you don't like my answers. When did you get the sharpest? She's is this? Am I speaking to a human? Oh my! We playing ABC 1, 2, 3.
red light, green light, 1, 2, 3.
So you said I just came in when they said Mexican. That's so I just found out about the case.
And Mexican Jordans, yes, you did.
But no, you also said I.
That's why you just laughed when I said it.
No, I'm laughing because you also said a whole bunch of things. I wasn't a black man. I was Auntie Deb. I was Will. I was this and that. You said a bunch. You said it was real. Bill Bauer. I seen your comment. Or you saying you gonna burn something, and I respect you. You can burn whatever you want to burn, but if you ain't gonna listen to the whole thing, and give your honest perspective, that's on you, baby. That's on you, baby. So just listen. If you ain't gonna pay attention to the whole thing, right? If you ain't gonna listen to the whole thing and hear how I came on it, then that's on you, baby. So pay attention. Just listen to the whole thing, and then give your perspective, sweetheart. Sick. You said it was sick. Man, what am I gonna lie to you? You said it was sick to your stomach.
Hooray.
No. Hold up. Answer my question. Did you say it
You
was
answer
sick
my
to your
question
stomach?
first.
Did you say it was? She said I didn't answer her question. Oh wow. To your stomach that I was faking like I was somebody else.
All right, let me ask you a question, Ray. I'm gonna ask you.
Man, listen, I'm not.
No.
You gonna answer my question?
No, because you didn't answer my question. So
I was talking about the real Burr Bauer. She said if I'm talking shit about Jess, then she gonna burn my shirt, you know, and stuff like. And that's cool. But look, I just want to give her a chance to listen to the whole thing, and if she feel like that, that's. I mean, I can't help the way nobody feel. Y'all I ain't got no pressure with her. If she feel like that, let her feel like that.
well,
It already.
you're not gonna deflect and then ask me a question. You didn't ask my question.
See,
What the hell?
Valerie.
No. I want
what is we doing?
trial to let you come around and tell me. Now, you answer my question, Ray.
Valerie, I'll tell
Ray.
you something, Valerie.
Ray.
Listen to me.
Yes.
What type of cool points do you want? You want cool
I don't want any cool
You
points.
want lollipop points?
Answer my question.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the
I don't know.
I asked her how many cool points you want. What is we doing? I told you I ain't the sharpest in court cases like y'all is. But I got sharp as this case getting on. I said, what type of cool points you want? How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? Is that what you want? Is that what how many licks? Did y'all hear me work? I know it was kind of low, but like, I was like, what you want cool points? How many, what you want? What are we doing? You know, you want a lollipop? How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? What is we doing? Valerie, let me tell you something, Valerie.
Ray.
Listen to me.
Yes.
What type of cool points do you want? You want cool
I don't want any cool
You
points.
want lollipop points?
Answer my question.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the
I don't know. I'm not 50
Is
Cent.
that what type of time you on?
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm not 50 Cent. I wouldn't even know 50 Cent reference. Oh my. I got her tangle weave. She can't even bob and weave and get away from this. Her defense is just getting ripped apart. Like I told her, this ain't what she wanted. Hey, stop asking me silly questions. I already done answered that question.
Silly question.
Right? Stop asking me questions about this and that. The case is over with now.
No, it's over, so you can't answer
You
the
would have
question.
never knew about me the situation that happened. But let me ask you something.
No,
You never answered.
you did not answer my question.
Man, I'm not going to get into kibbles and bits with you,
My
Valerie.
question. Listen, you answer my question.
No.
That's how it goes.
No. Because you ain't going to believe what I say. No way. Because you
I am going to believe you. Whatever you not.
See? Stop asking me questions about
Answer my question.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the
I don't know. I'm not 50 Cent.
Is that what type of time you on?
Thank you.
Stop asking me silly questions. I already done answered that question.
Silly question.
Right? Stop asking me questions about this and that. The case is over with now.
No, it's over, so you can't answer the
You would
question.
have never knew about me until the situation didn't happen. But let me ask you something.
No,
you never answered.
you did not answer my question.
Man, I'm not going to get into kibbles and bits with you, Valerie.
Listen, you answer my question.
No.
That's how it goes.
No. Because you ain't going to believe what I say. No way. Because
I am going to believe you. Whatever you tell me, I'm going to believe you.
If you're going to believe me, well, then why you ain't believe me when I said it 5 minutes ago, woman? Oh, my God. This is crazy, y'all. Excuse me. You said that I didn't come into the case until the Mexican Jordan. And that's she said I didn't come into the case. That's when I started watching the case. I just came around when they said Mexican Jordan. And that's when I learned about the case. Ain't that that is so fucked up. Oh my. Is that what you said?
I'm asking you. I want to know. Are you going to answer my question?
She don't want to. I said, is that what you said? She won't even. Y'all know that's what she said. She won't answer that. Is that what she said? She can't do this with me. I'm too good for her. Is that what you said?
So I believe that you came into this case at Mexican.
You believe?
Yes, I do.
I don't go off belief. Where your proof at?
All right.
She believe. I don't go off belief, sweetheart. Where is your proof at?
So, it's based on the patterns of behavior.
So tell me the patterns.
You want to know why I believe that?
Tell me, son. What's the patterns?
I believe that because.
Damn, Ollie, well, don't type then. Just chill, baby. I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. Sending all my prayers to you. Just don't type then. You good, sweetheart.
When Will went on JFK, he was singing Madonna. He was having a good time one night. Whatever. The next day, it was like, now we were kind of going in on him about his Mexican Jordans, whatever. I had made a post about him. I said, AI post jumping into a cab with some Jordans and an elephant was driving because they were talking about the elephant in the room. It was a few things that I did, and I never went after Will ever. I never like posted about him.
Hey, listen, man, forget everybody else. Tell me what you're talking about me.
Are you gonna let me talk or no?
You keep going. You ain't stopping.
What do you? But I'm trying to explain. But you're not.
The main thing is, what's your problem with me? And she told me I'm trying. You keep going. Then look, watch what she do. Look, I got her.
And I never went after Will ever. I never like posted about him.
Hey, listen, man, forget everybody else. Tell me what you're talking about me.
Are you gonna let me talk or no?
You keep going. You ain't stopping.
What do you? But I'm trying to explain. But you're not. Okay, you know what? This is why I can't have a conversation.
I ain't cursing. She said, "This is why I can't have a what? Woman, what is you doing?"
Why I feel like you came in at this point and then you're cutting me off because are you afraid?
I'm cutting her off, but when I'm trying to get my answer out, she won't let me answer. Oh my!
You say it like, what's up?
You done been talking for 10 minutes. Okay, finish. I'm gonna be quiet. Finish.
Okay, so and I was posting about Will, and then all of a sudden, when I started posting about Will, it was like all of a sudden in the week or whatever around that week, it's like, oh, your stream came up, right? And it's like, oh, Ray from Dallas, and I'm like, oh, who the fuck is Ray from Dallas? It's like,
see, she said she didn't know who I was. Oh, who the fuck is Ray from Dallas? Oh, sweetheart, you can't do this with me. Now I'm probably gonna start laughing and watch what she do.
oh, he's talking shit. And then it's like, you made a whole fucking stream and post about me. I was like your fucking enemy number one. And I'm like, I don't even know who.
She act like I can't. She's saying I came at her first when we all know she came at me, and y'all know that.
This person is, right? You're laughing because you know it's true, right?
No, I'm laughing. Man, would you finish and stop worrying about me laughing?
Because you keep laughing because you're like, oh, she got me.
I can't laugh. Can you keep going? Stop deflecting and keep going so I could go.
All right, just go ahead. I'm done. Go ahead.
Now listen, you having thoughts, Valerie. You assuming, Valerie, that don't stand up in a court of law. Thoughts and assuming. You can think whatever you want to think. Valerie, I told you my answer. I've been watching this case. I got captivated to the world like everybody else did.
Oh.
You want to ask me? Okay, I can't finish.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Look, it's another woman jumping. Her name is Carrera, N-O something, but I done seen her on her before. See, they think they slick. They the ones who was doing the typing behind the background. And watch her try to come in here and say this slick shit. Watch this, y'all. You want to think, Valerie. And like I remember I told her, assumptions and all the other stuff don't stand up in the court of law. And I love you too, Adley. Real talk. All of the assumptions don't end up in the court of law. Come on now. Who she thinks she playing with? Told you my answer. I've been watching this case. I got captivated to the world like everybody else did. Oh. You want to ask me? Okay, I can't finish.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Can I finish? No. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I'm talking to Valerie.
Sorry, Ray. I was actually just.
No, if you were sorry, you wouldn't have just jumped in. I'm having a conversation with this woman. And that's what I'm saying. And then she tried to come in and say some crazy shit. Like she think I'm finna fall for that. Oh, you're supporting. Woman, I didn't come in here, in this case, supporting. I didn't come in this situation with Karen as a fucking angel. Look, she think they can get me with that shit. I would be
trying to back you up a little bit.
I would be quiet.
All right, Ray, but this is my excuse me, Ray. This is.
Oh, now it's hers. I thought me and you was having a conversation. Yeah, I'm rolling you. Now you want somebody else? Okay. Y'all have okay.
No, Ray, I was actually trying to back you up a little bit. If you'll just give me one. You got to support it, Ray. Go ahead. The career or whatever your name is. Go ahead. Sorry, Ray. So mad. Oh, you got to support it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So listen. The only thing I was saying is I can't get you to believe, and I'm not here to make you believe anything. So you can go off your thoughts and assumptions all day long. Now, go ahead, ma'am, since you were so eagerly ready to talk.
Oh, no, Ray, I was just, and I apologize for that. I was just,
we're talking about, whether or not when you started, listening to the case. Who cares when you started listening to the case? I, I don't think it matters. You're supporting Karen Reed.
Oh, look at that.
You are on the side.
No, it's
So-
funny. Y'all women think y'all so slick.
Look at
Well,
her.
y'all-
Look, you.
y'all think I'm slick
Go
or
ahead.
slick,
Support your man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. He's not I don't even follow him. I follow you, Valerie, because yeah. Just to be clear, I just don't think it. And Ray, this is not to say, when you started following or not. I don't think it really matters when you follow. You're clearly a supporter of Karen Reed, and
Excuse me. Let me ask you a question, not to cut you off. So he called Karen Reed all types of cunts, and
Look at her line. Tumblr called her all types of C words. And I did call her a bitch, and I'm standing on that. But the C word, come on, lady. No, hold on.
olive oil,
Stop the lie.
bitches, right? Do you think that's
Yeah,
support?
I called her a
Do you
bitch.
think,
Stop lying with that other
Sarah,
shit.
do you think that's support?
he's a supporter of Turtle
Yeah,
Boy.
and that's true. But look, just the thing right here. I told you I've been watching the first case and the
Support
second
Karen
case.
Reed. He's been sent by Will.
Who I was sent? I've been sent. Like I'm a fucking alien from outer space. Oh, the nerve.
To defend his Jordans and to defend Aiden. That's what, and he's laughing.
What part of New York
That's
you
the
from?
truth. Yeah.
What part of New York you from?
He knows it's the truth.
You from Queens?
Ray, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Valerie, the host.
Oh, okay. I live in New York too, so.
Oh, where you?
I didn't ask you. Ray, are you talking to me? No, Becky. I'm talking to Valerie. The fuck?
Yeah.
What part of New York you from?
He knows
Me?
it's the truth.
You from Queens?
Ray, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Valerie, the host.
Oh, okay. I live in New York too, so.
Oh, where you? The career.
I'm saying Valerie. So look, so you ain't gonna never believe nothing nobody tell you if they give you the answer that you're not looking for. Huh?
But you didn't give me. So can I answer my
Valerie,
question again?
Valerie, listen. I told you I came in and I watched both cases. You could believe it or not. I'm not here to.
Okay, I believe
I'm not
you.
David
I
Blaine. I can't
I
do no
believe-
magic trick and
I
make
just-
you believe me.
Can you just answer my question? I just want to know, when did you realize Karen was innocent? What made you? At what point in the trial, one or two, did you say, "Oh, I want"?
Haven't she asked me that like 100 times? Right? Haven't I answered that question 100 times? Like I told her, she ain't gonna want to hear nothing else. The nerve.
No, was it like, when did you realize she was innocent?
When did I realize? Why do you keep asking me the same old questions over and over? Like, is it Tweedledee Tweedledum? Like, what is we doing?
You
No, and I'm being honest, Valerie, because why do you like you keep asking me about this case that's over with?
It's over with. So why are you still talking about it?
Why are you still talking about
Why are you still talking about it?
You just
No, you
posted. Hold on real quick.
I asked that question first. You don't get to ask the question back to me.
Look, all right,
Why are
let me
you
ask you a
talking
question.
about it?
Let
Why?
me tell you why. Because I can. Is that better for you?
Because you can. Well, I can talk about it too.
Okay then.
So we're talking about.
I ain't never told you you couldn't, did I?
Good. All right, here we go.
I ain't gonna ask you why you doing.
All right. So let me ask you something else.
No, it's my turn. You just asked me a question. I thought we were gonna go back and forth, or it's just all Valerie and that's it.
All right, go.
Now, you said that you liked it. My interview with them. Did you fall and slip and bump your head or something? I can't believe you said that.
Which interview?
Now she acting like she don't know. Been tagging me and stuff about the interviews I did. because she really don't like Jess or Jen, right? But she just trying to be messy with Jess Machado. I seen right through her shit. I don't know whichever one you said.
Um, I said that Jess Machado was talking shit about your interview with Lindsay Gattani, and I said I thought that you actually did a better job than Jess Machado would have done with Lizzie Catani. And I think that Jess Machado doesn't have a right to say you shouldn't interview Lizzie Catani. Even though I don't agree with you personally, I think that at the end of the day, why can't you interview her? Because she had Kate Peters on her show, right? So what's the difference? That was what I said.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, people gonna feel how they feel. You just gotta. I said what I said on it, and
yeah, well, I'm looking forward. Objective to certain things, and I could see certain things a certain way, but disagree with other things, right? I think that's important, right?
It's true.
These are not just black and white. So when you're just like riding hard for somebody, and you're like, oh, shit has to just be one way. I disagree with that because
no, and it ain't because see, the thing about it is, y'all got to understand. I ain't been in the chat, so I ain't been around. I don't. OG in the building, the glare was popping. Know every detail like y'all do of all the messy shit. Oh, she said you sent me OG. You was like ET. You was like Ray from Dallas. Come home. You sent the Mayday, Ray from Dallas. Come on. Never met the OG a day in my fucking life. Never typed in this chat until I called on the phone. But she said the OG sent me Ray from Dallas on some ET. Come home. That was going on behind the scenes. I was watching the goddamn trial.
So you were watching.
I was watching Melanie Little. I was watching them. They was
doing right. So
teaching me.
What made you get this? This is my question to you: is what motivated
you? You are. I don't. I'm not. Listen,
you? Don't like my
go
question?
watch my videos. I said. She's gonna ask you what made you get this and get that. Listen, Valerie. You go watch my videos. I'm here to protect the house at all costs. Stop it. Stop it. Like she is. I told her she couldn't do this with me, y'all. I tried to tell her that with her stuttering ass. I told her, baby, I'm too smart for you. Not saying that she ain't intelligent, but I'm too smart for her. She thought she was gonna be able to, poke the bear, baby. If I came on your spaces, I came on there to show you how I could come on your space because y'all scared to come to mine, and how I could methodically break you down. Come on now. All the time.
my questions? You're having a hard time. I know.
I'm not. I'm having a hard time answering her questions. Really? Sweetheart, I then answered the same question over, hold up, and over again. And like I told her, she's not gonna like my answer if it don't appease to her. Oh my, this lady, the ego. No,
I know.
I'm doing this easy work,
Right.
sweetheart.
I'm
easy work for me, Val.
I'm not gonna make it too hard for you because I know you're having a hard time. So
no,
I'm gonna
sweetheart.
Grace tonight, Ray. All right. So
well, I don't need your grace.
All right.
Talking about she gonna grace me? No, you saying that because you sinking in that quicksand. I don't need nobody grace, especially not yours. Like, sweetheart, that was the easiest dog walk in the park ever in my life. And the audacity of her to say, I'm going to give you grace. See, I heard me tell her, I don't need your grace. No, I'm not.
I know.
I'm doing this easy work, sweetheart. For me, Val.
I'm not going to make it too hard for you because I know you're having a hard time. So
no,
I'm gonna
sweetheart.
Grace tonight, Ray. All right. So
well, I don't need your grace.
All right.
I don't need your grace.
We're gonna just call it even for right now, and I'm not gonna ask you any more questions because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
She said, "Make me feel uncomfortable." Lady, I answered the same question 100 times. Me uncomfortable? Are you kidding me? I never get uncomfortable.
All right.
In no situation.
But yes, I'm looking forward to see what Jen Altman has to say about Justin Machado. So,
but just know I never get uncomfortable.
I don't fuck with you or Jen.
See, I'm interested to see. I don't fuck with you. Look what she said, y'all. She's trying.
Feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna.
I never get uncomfortable.
All right.
In no situation.
But yes, I'm looking forward to see what Jen Altman has to say about Justin Machado. So,
but just know I never get uncomfortable.
I don't fuck with you or Jen Altman. I will be listening because I'm interested to see what the fuck is she gonna say. So, you know.
So, Valerie, can I?
See, now listen. That's what I want to show y'all, right? And she said, "Hey, you still a bitch." She called me a bitch to start out. Y'all never heard me curse her. Y'all heard me in my monotone sound. Just to show her I could intellectually break you and fold you up, right? Right? And still show you how a Picasso is to be painted. Oh my. Hold up, I gotta turn up for my damn self for that. Turn up for me. God, cause y'all know how I came on there.
I ain't never represent, baby. I ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. Oh, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. $1 million, baby. Yo, you gotta chill, man.
Man, I gotta give it up to my damn self for that. Because like I say, perception is everything, right? I got on there what to show her, like whoop just asked her, like, what is your problem with me? Right? You came at me first. You been coming at man. No, I didn't come at you first. I just said, who is this Randallis? Who is this? No, you came at me and you cursed at me. You thought I was somebody else. Your thoughts come off your assumptions, lady, and that's not a good way to think. Your perception could be everything, but they could perceive you in a terrible way. Like it got placed. Like I was just this women basher. Like I was just so rude and didn't have no type of dialect about myself, right? And that perception right there showed y'all the total opposite. It showed you how you can make a person fumble and say they want to ask you questions, but then they ask you the same questions over and over and over and over and over and over again. And like I told her, sweetheart, I could tell you my answer, but I can't make you accept my answer, right? I can't. You going to believe how you want to believe, and that's you. If you want to juggle that around in your head nonstop, day by day, well, hey, your pleasure, right? But in your voice, at the end of the day, Valerie, at the end of the day, Valerie, it doesn't matter what your opinion is and what you think. But hey, keep on thinking it and juggling it around in your head, right? I want you to do that. Because like I tell you, when you're talking to someone with intellect, right? Yeah, I'm ferocious at the same time. I had to come in being ferocious like that. But I'm also intellectual as a mother fudge cake baby. Listen, I listen to words, right? And your words ain't good enough to compete with me, especially in a civil conversation like that. You can't compete with me, baby, right? Even though that's probably was the best I ever heard you, talk, but you still couldn't help yourself. You're a bitch. You're still a bitch. I didn't know you, but you're still a bitch. Come on, baby. Just accept accountability, right? Accept accountability for what you did, right? Don't go playing victim, baby, like you did. But shout out to everybody on her. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show with the beautiful Jen Altman. Right, she came on here and she spoke her truth. I respect her for that, right? And like I'm gonna say this, nobody controls me. I do what I want to do. Right? I always try to bring a resolution to everything. If a person don't want a resolution, that's them. But what the beautiful Jen Altman did say is she'll starting today, no matter what Just Machado said about her, she's done. And you have to have much admiration for that. Much admiration. And that's something, you know, that we all can learn from, right? Shout out to everybody on her. I love y'all, man, to death. Salute.
A real struggle with the letter S. Everyone he meets will get the heebie-jeebies. Don't make him post your home address. In case you didn't know, he's friends with Mary. But every word's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you brought that up. And since you mentioned it, let me just point out that we don't care. So much power from behind the screen, and every time it's like, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I guess that means that I should mention that you just, we don't care. Go tell it to your best friend Mayor, cause he is Jason Broyle. You can call him Haley, very normal as you can see. Victim advocacy, he is Jason Broyle.